Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. This is Attack on Titan. This will be episode 5 of season 2. I had to get a new microphone because my other one broke, so it's hard adjusting to a new mic. It's one that clamps on the desk and stuff. Yeah, here's the new mic. It's on like a clamp that's on the desk, so I can't even move it even if I wanted to. And I've also moved the webcam. Let me know what you guys think about that. Someone actually said it would be a lot better if I could talk to you guys more like directly instead of side on. So that's what I might try and do. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new webcam location. You can see my fairy lights in the background. I've got some shitty curtains over there. Where do you want it, Charlie? Just there? Do you want it just there? That's good, right there. That's really good right there. No, sorry. Can't have it there. So I'll just make do, mate. I'll make do. This fucking thing is so hard to maneuver. I'm about to fucking throw this thing across the room. Cool. Attack on Titan. Okay. I actually rewatched episodes 1 to 5 of season 1. Because obviously I started watching Attack on Titan in like November, December time last year, and I watched up to episode 6, but I stopped. Obviously, you guys know about that. I stopped for a bit and then I came back, I returned, and I thought I could just carry on from episode 7, but there's actually a lot of information in the early episodes. So I rewatched them, and there's a whole load of theories going on now. Because season 2 so far is centered around the people that Airon was training with in episode 3. You had Keith there as well. He was training them. He was the original commander before Owen Smith took over. But yeah, I learnt a lot, man. Rewatching episodes 1 to 5, like Reiner was there. That I totally forgot about. Annie was there. Krista. Connie. Marco was there, obviously, before, he passed away. Annie even done the little stance thing that I probably would have caught on to. Maybe not, but I'm hoping, I'm hoping I would have done. And there is a few predictions I got going. Obviously, Annie was Annie was a Titan amongst the old ranks there. Trainee ranks. And I've had my suspicions about Reiner. I'm not sure what episode it was, but I said a prediction about how he could be another spy because he survived Annie's grasp thing. But then the episode I watched, when I mentioned that theory, Mikasa survived it as well. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I don't believe that anymore. But I've got a new theory that Reiner is the spy. I didn't know the top 10 in that kind of trainee shit. The top 10 included Airon as well, and that means they meant to go to the military police. So I think they decided not to join the military police, but to go to the survey corps instead. I think that's what's happened. And obviously Annie joined the military police. I'm not sure about... I think Reiner might have even joined the survey corps, even though he was chosen as top 10. Oh yeah, because they all made a decision, innit? They made a decision to join because they wanted to be there with Airon. So Connie and everyone just joined because of Airon, and Airon was like, "Whoa, you guys are gonna die for me." But yeah, I got my suspicions about Reiner because when they were training with the maneuver gear, I think Reiner and his friend Bertolt. I remember Airon saying that those two were the best, like the most. I don't know. They just didn't look like amateurs with the maneuver gear, according to Airon. Like those two were the top 2 in the class. So they must have had a bit of training with the maneuver gear before, if Airon was saying that. And then they went off. I think it was Airon and Mikasa went off with Reiner and Bertolt, and they were just talking about stuff. And then the next day, Airon had his little training thing, and he couldn't do it on the maneuver gear, but his maneuver gear was busted, like it was broken. And Keith was like, "Oh, get him another maneuver gear." So he did, and then he was actually doing it, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, he managed to stay up. He managed to stay balanced whilst it was a broken bit of manoeuvre gear." So I reckon it was tampered with. I'm not sure by who, but it seems like someone there didn't want Airon to pass. But I was trying to make sense of that in my head, but no one knew Airon was a Titan yet. So I don't know why they'd sabotage him. And then I was thinking, I think it was episode 4 or 5, where the Armoured Titan and the Colossal Titan turned up. Now I've paid attention closely, and both times the Colossal Titan turned up, it's like whenever someone turns into a Titan, there's like a big kind of bang where they are, and both of those big bangs happened just outside the wall where the Colossal Titan was like hanging over. So I think someone must have gone outside the gate as a human person and then turned into the Colossal Titan that way, because we saw like a flash and a bang, like the bolt of lightning stuff just outside the wall, and then the Colossal Titan appeared. So I don't know, the Colossal Titan and Armoured Titan could be someone within the city. Something else as well, Armoured Titan has the exact same hairstyle as Reiner. Blonde. I mean the Armoured Titan is kind of blonde / white, but it's got the same kind of like it stops right at the top of their head. It's a bit fluffy, but I don't know, man. The thing that confuses me is I want to know what all their ages are. Are they all the same age? Like Airon, Annie, Connie, Sasha, Reiner. I want to know if they're all the same age or not. Because if everyone's the same age, like Airon, I think Aaron's like 14, 13, 14, whilst he's training. But he's had like no time to train. Whereas Annie turns parts of her body into crystal to harden her skin. But she would have had to have had training to do that. And Airon is like, he's such a beginner at being a Titan. He's, I don't know, like, it's so hard trying to put my thoughts into words of how I feel. But what I'm asking is did Annie have training as a Titan when she was younger? Like, could she turn into a Titan and train with the crystal stuff? Because she seemed like she was like God's tier against Airon. So I don't know. I want to know Reiner's age as well. Reiner. Because I don't want to say he is the Armoured Titan, but I just want to know how old he is first before I confirm that as a theory. Because if someone's the Armoured Titan, they would have had to have been a Titan for like ages, man. I don't think you get picked to be the hardest nut there. Like, I don't know. It's so hard. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Just the whole training shit. The whole training stuff I don't get. Like Annie, she was punching some tree or punch bag, and then her dad was in the background saying, "Keep fighting, Annie." So she must have trained as a Titan from the start. There's no way she was a beginner when she fought Airon. No fucking way. And if the Colossal and Armor Titan, I know that there's people in the back of their neck. Same as the Beast Titan, Bigfoot. Someone's definitely in the back of him. But if there is, I just want to know how old they are. Because there's no way they can get to that level without training for like 5 years minimum. Like that would take a lot. You'd have to go outside the walls, turn into a Titan where no one else is, try and avoid all the Survey Corps whilst they're on expeditions. You got to train as a Titan as well. I don't know, man. I just want to know how old they are. But obviously, the only person I know is a Titan is Annie and Airon. Everything else is just thoughts and theories. But yeah, okay. Now that's over. This has fucking gone on for ages. But recap of episode 4? Episode 4, Ymir turned into a Titan right at the end of episode 4. After telling Krista something about remember what I told you in the mountain. I tried to find that scene, but I couldn't find it. but I only watched episodes 1 to 5. So if Krista and Ymir said anything after episode 5 about mountain shit, she said something to her on the mountain. She did say something to her, actually. I think episode 3. About, I think Krista helped Sasha. She brought her some food or some water. And Ymir was like, you're going to get in trouble. But Krista was like, something along the lines of, but she needs help. I don't really care if I get in trouble. So Ymir was like, oh, you're going to choose something when there's going to be consequences to your actions, or something like that. I think that might be the conversation Ymir was referring to with Krista before she turned into a Titan at the end of episode 4. Oh, and in episode 4, Reiner is still there. Fuck. There wasn't a lot of people left in episode 4 at the end. I think it was just Ymir, Krista, Reiner and Bertolt. Maybe Connie as well? I can't remember what happened to Connie. But he was with Reiner and stuff, so he must be there as well. But there was a lot of blood shed. I think Nabana died. Obviously Mika died in episode 1. There's a lot of deaths. But I'm just going to get straight into episode 5. Cool. Season 2, episode 5. This is going to be weird. I need to remember that the camera's up there. Okay, so this one's called Historia, I think. Yes, Historia. I'm not going to read any descriptions, I'm just going to get into it. I love everything about this, man. The music, the animation, the voice acting. Great anime. Historia, baby. Oh, this will be... This is when Ymir spoke to Krista. It must be. Fuck, man. Just have to get inside, innit? Not worth the risk. Whoa. I doubt Ymir's gonna fucking freeze to death, man. She's a Titan. She's got something up her sleeve. Go on, Krista. Why isn't Ymir helping anyway? There you go.
お前さ、やっぱダズを助ける気ねえだろ。お前だろ、命を狙われた妾の子ってのは。なんでそれを。そうか、やっぱりお前だったか。たまたま耳にしただけだ。内地のとある教会で生活のために金品を借りて回ってた時にな、化けの子が偉いとこの跡取りになっちまって、いっそ殺しちまえば全て解決すると話は転んだが、せめて名を偽ってつつましく生きるなら見逃してくれてやろうと。そうやって訓練兵に追いやられた少女がいるって。じゃあ私を探すために訓練兵になったの？そうだとしたらなんで？
This is it. Here we go. Here we go. This is what she told her.
お前と私は対等じゃない。偶然にも第二の人生を得たが、元の名前を偽ったりしてない。ユミルとして生まれたことを否定したら負けなんだよ。私はこの名前のままで生かした人生を送ってやる。それが私の人生の復讐なんだよ。なんで殺意が自分に向くんだよ。その気合がありゃ自分の運命だって変えられるんじゃねえのか。できないよ。今だってここから3人とも助かる方法なんてないでしょ。ある。この下にちょうど基地が見える。 ここからダズを落とす。運よく無事に落ちた先に運よく人がいて気づけば、まあもしかしたら助かるかもな。こいつにはもうそれしかねえよ。
でも落としたって死ぬだけだよ。
うるせえ。
ちょっとユミル、
私がやっとくから先行っとけ。
What? She just turned into a titan, just there and then.
ユミル待って。二人ともいない。
お前たちは一緒に来なくていいんだぞ。
I want to say something there because I remember that she just talked about Krista, man. She's actually like noble, of noble like descent. And I remember, I think Pastor Nick said the only information you can get is off Krista. He said that to Erin, and then he said, oh, she hangs around with Ymir, and then Hanji was like, oh my god, Ymir. Krista knows more. Maybe she knows more than she gives on. Maybe she's not as innocent as we think. She's noble, but I don't think she's legitimate. Maybe. I don't know. There's something deeper there. Something deeper there.
Yumiru.
遅かったな。先に着いちまったよ。ライナーたちにはもうすぐお前も着くから待ってろって言ったんだがな。本当にバカやっちまった。
ダズは
Oh, he survived. Nice.
どうやってあそこからダズを下ろしたの？
いいぞ。お前になら教えてやっても。
Ooh.
ただし約束だ。私がその秘密を明かしたとき、お前は元の名前を名乗って生きろ。
Take back your old name and live. Fuck, man! What is this?
クリスタ、私まだ自分なんて生まれてこなければよかったと思ってた。大勢の人の幸せのために死んであげた。でもその時に心から願ったことがある。もし生まれ変わることができたなら、今度は自分のために生きたいと。
It's got fucking cliffhangers, man. Cliffhangers halfway through the fucking thing. Oh, I didn't read that as well. I need to read it. Titans are most active in sunlight. Blizzards can hinder their speed. Soldiers able to move freely and swiftly in such poor conditions can considerably... Titans are most active in sunlight. Okay. I had a theory about sunlight, but I didn't... Most active in sunlight. Blizzards can hinder their speed. Oh. So basically, if you want to kill a Titan and you're a human, you just need to take them to a blizzard. Anyway, let's go, man. Oh! Yes, Reiner, bruv.
なんだ、まさか塔が崩れること気にしているのか。
そうだよ。巨人の力を自分一人で逃げるために使うこともできたはず。なのにそうしないのは。
Hey, man.
命がけで守ろうとしてるから。
I don't think she wants to protect them. She wants to protect Krista.
なんでよ。
Take back your old name and live.
こんな塔を守って死ぬくらいならもうこんなもんぶっ壊せ。
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, grab onto Ymir. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? Want to live? Grab me.
まずいぞ。
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
ユミルが
She might escape though.
まだ話したいことがあるから。まだ私の本当の名前教えてないでしょ。
Oh. Nah, Krista ain't dying, mate. There's more to Krista. Real names and shit.
待ってよ。
Yeah, I don't believe it. Something's gonna happen. Levi! Mikasa.
クリスタ、
Mikasa.
みんなも下がって。
I thought it was Levi just because of the speed.
後続は散開して周囲を警戒。他すべてで巨人が群がっているところを一気に叩け。
Oh shit, they're gonna see Ymir's body. That's my shit, Aaron.
討伐数一。
Is it his first kill? Let's go, baby. Did they save Ymir though in time? Come on, Ymir. Hanji's there as well. She could be like, why were you mentioned in this notebook I found last year?
私の名前ヒストリアっていうの。
That name means nothing to me. Was that meant to mean more? Historia. I got no idea. No idea what that means. I ain't got a Scooby. Historia. That's the name of the damn episode, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Historia. I don't know what it is about Krista, but something... Do you know what I think, yeah? I don't want to keep going on about predictions that just talk shit. But in the episode where Annie went back to the military police and her hair was like everywhere, and then they saw people selling stuff on the ship to go to the black market, the guy that she was with was about to pick up his sword and go after him, and Annie was like, oh, if you want to take down corruption or something, then join me, or something like that, man. It's something to do with corruption. I think it's like the poor people fighting back, maybe. I don't know. But what I want to know now is, did Ymir and Annie know that each other were Titans before, like, it all got exposed? Because they might have had the same goal, maybe. Or maybe it's like different Titans, different goals. Krista. Historia. I don't know what that means. There's something more to it. Maybe... I don't know. I'm pretty sure they said Krista is like illegitimate of some noble household or something. And her name, they called her Historia. but they wanted her dead. They wanted her to be killed, so she changed her name to Krista. Man, it feels like Airon's not even the main character now. It feels like it could be Krista. Krista could be the main character. She could be the key or something. She could be a piece of the puzzle. All fits into place. Piece of the old puzzle, eh? Oh, and I remember seeing when Reiner had his flashback. I'm not 100% what Ymir's Titan did to Reiner, but him and Bertolt were like, that Titan is from that day. I think she might have killed, but why would she have turned into a Titan in front of Reiner and Bertolt back in the day? Oh, I don't know. And then Ymir's leg is off, her arm is chopped off as well. Is she going to regenerate? Can Ymir regenerate? I don't think she can. Seems to me like when she heard Krista's real name, that was enough for her to go, like, die peacefully. She finally found out Krista's name. And the secret, or the information that Ymir told Krista, I think, remember your name and live, or go back to your old name and live. Because if she associates herself with her old name, people might come after her. Because then they know that she actually is Historia. Hopefully it delves into that. I don't know what is Historia. It could have been, I don't know. Does that name mean anything? Historia, rewrite history, maybe. Writing history, or she's gonna change history. Maybe that's why they named her Historia. She's gonna change history. Ymir spoke to Krista in Titan as well. Want, live, grab me. Wants, live, grab me, hold me, or something. Well, I don't think Ymir's gonna survive, but I hope she does, so she can speak to Hanji. That'll suck if Ymir's dead. Because now it's just Annie, man. I think Annie is still inside that cocoon underground. I think what's going to happen from now is they're going to question Krista. Or Historia. Because that's what they were told to do. Pastor Nick said, go find her. She may have more information. And they found her now. So they're just going to question Krista, I think. Whether or not that goes down well, I don't know. Let me tilt that more. There we go. I'm kind of in the centre now. But yeah, I might even leave it there, to be honest. I think the majority of that episode was literally the flashback during the blizzard. The moral of that story was Ymir basically said, just go back to your old name and live. And then it went flash forwarded to Ymir turning to a Titan. She was a really small Titan. I didn't think she'd be that kind of Titan. But she was sick, man. She was like Yoda from Star Wars. Proper like Yoda. Like just bouncing around off walls, off of people's heads, just bouncing off heads. Literally what Yoda done. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. The full reaction will be on my Patreon, as well as the previous 4 episodes. And the whole Season 1 of Attack on Titan is also on my Patreon as well. So if you fancy that, go over there and sign up. Obviously, I'll say it again, I've got a new microphone. So the money I'm getting from YouTube and Patreon, I'm putting back into my content. I'm trying to make it so much better for you guys. I think the next upgrade for me would probably be a bigger desk. Because now with this new mic, it takes up the whole desk now. It's a huge clamp. It's like that. I just get to bend it and shit. But yeah, it's taken up most of my desk. So I'm going to get a new desk soon. I'm hoping one day I can get like a really nice little reaction setup. Like, I've seen people with these huge stands with these bright white lights on them. I'm using some fucking lamp that I've had since I was like 13. Anyway, thanks again, guys, for watching. If you're watching this episode on YouTube, episode 5, that means episode 6 and possibly 7. I don't know yet because I haven't watched them. But there'll definitely be one or 2 episodes ahead of my YouTube schedule over on my Patreon, which is in full as well. The whole 25-minute reaction. and the early access feature. So episode 6 will be on my Patreon now if you're watching this on YouTube. So go over there and watch it with me. If not, it's up to you. But whatever you decide to do, I'll see you for episode 6. And don't forget to tell me how you liked the new angle and how the microphone is for the settings. Thank you. Take it easy.